The first is on Fox. Former President Trump's legal team. Former Ministry of Justice official Jeffrey Clark a bar license to rob in midst of the struggle to rob manager. During Trump's management, Clark, who served as the chief public prosecutor of the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, D.C. Disciplinary Consulting Office, struggles for a letter to be undecided for a letter that he summarizes what he perceives as important concerns. Point 2 in Georgia. According to Blanche, a region against Clark will begin on March 26 when the former White House lawyer Patrick Philbin is planned to testify. Jeffrey Clark lawyer. The movements that object to the proposed trial date. It says extremely early. Clark is also a defendant named in Georgia against Trump in the ongoing tribute case. The problem of executive privilege between a president and administrative appointments is based on allegations that he is trying to intervene in cases against Trump and the 2020 elections. In 2021, Ministry of Justice. Clark. President Biden's decision waived the execution privilege. Clark and other former department officials to witness Trump's efforts overthrow presidential elections. He said. However, Doug Collins, Trump's attorney, said Clark was a legal waiver. The of execution privilege communication with President Trump is not for any individual president, but belongs to presidential office. And President Biden has no unilateral waiver. There would be no effective execution communication of other party. Trump. Special consultant Jack Smith's powerhouse movement. Who wants to disrespect the court? Blanche says that on January 4, Trump did not want a judicial intervention to prevent Clark's testimony or other former department officials' testimony. However, Clark says, this claim is now controversial now, when C's never been condemned to witness supervision of the Assembly or Senate judicial committees, and has never been formed for interviews with these committees. And not a similar Congress is valid for you. In Trump case, special consultancy says contrary to the Constitution. Old Reagan AG also. Collins claimed that the executive concession rights of President Trump claims that the committees claim to investigate. Blanche continued. In the light of these conditions, D.C. bar disciplines. On this occasion, we instruct you to maintain other relevant privileges, including President Trump's execution and law enforcement officers. Lawyer customer privilege, deliberate process privilege. Trump, who leads polls in the 2024 GOP presidential principles, will ask U.S. Court of Appeal to appoint criminal charges filed by special lawyer Jack Smith for intervening by special advisor Jack Smith. 2020. On January 6, 2021, when former president was president in weeks after election and Capitol rebellions took place, he claimed absolute immunity from prosecution.